Hey there, Posse. Everyone is talking about AI. I figured that AI is not physical, it can't taste, or it's not emotional, it can't experience the pleasure of experiencing wine. With all that in mind, I wondered what the 10 most important questions that AI, ChatGPT, had about wine. What you'll find is there are aspects of wine that AI can't deal with or understand. Are you ready? Come on, let's go. Hey there, Posse. I'm Pierre, and welcome to Asti Wine Consultants. ChatGPT floats in a sea of data, but doesn't have the capacity to sip and to swirl or to pick up on the nuances of a gooseberry or dark berries or oak in a wine glass. Regardless, here's Chat's 10 questions and my answers. Let's get to it. Are legs in wine tasting actually important, or just something that humans say or talk about to sound fancy at dinner parties? Legs are also known as tears. These are the streaks that wine leaves on the inside of your glass. Way back in the day, these were indications of quality, that the liquid actually had alcohol in it. It used to be that the longer the legs, the better the wine. Since winemaking now is pretty much standardized, it has less to do with quality and more to do with the amount of alcohol or sugar content. So go ahead and swirl dramatically to create your legs, but remember, it's 30% science, 70% theater. Now, why do sommeliers talk about tannins like they're both flavor and a medieval torture device? Some of this Chat understands, some not so much. Tannins are natural compounds in grape skins, seeds, and stems. They cause that drying, puckering sensation like your mouth is being gently vacuum sealed. Really big tannic wine feels like they're sucking the fillings out of your teeth. Tannins are great for structure and aging, but less great if you're drinking cabs and don't want your mouth to feel like you're full of cotton balls. Now, next, Chat asks, if I were to age wine for decades, how do I know if it won't taste like wet library books when I finally open it? Age-worthy wines have what I call the trifecta: acidity, tannins, and fruit concentration. These three evolve over time, gaining complexity. This is like humans who read French novelist, literary critic, and essayist Marcel Proust and stop using Facebook. But yes, some age-worthy wines do end up tasting like damp parchment. It's a gamble, a delicious, dusty gamble. Hey, how are you doing there? Are you doing okay? Are you beginning to connect with Chat's questions? If so, just write Asti in the comments below. Chat's number 4 question: what's the actual difference between champagne and other sparkling wines? Or is it all just a branding conspiracy? Now, champagne is a sparkling wine, but only from the Champagne region of France. It's made via the method champenoise, or also known as the method traditionnelle. It's like the wine's equivalent of royalty. It's like the same DNA as your average cousin, but wrapped in a protocol and prestige. With the method and several other steps, champagne has smaller, more delicate bubbles that stimulate your tongue and your palate completely differently. So it will be a different sensation and taste that Chat just can't experience. Call anything else champagne and French lawyers will appear in your living room. So the next question is decanting wine necessary, or just a sneaky excuse to show off your ornate decanters shaped like abstract sea creatures? Chat, you'll definitely taste the difference between or when decanting your wine. Decanting serves 2 basic purposes. Number 1 is aeration. This helps the wine to open up. It enables the wine to taste and feel much richer and bring out the complexities. It also separates sediment. This is especially true in older wines. But yes, some decanters look like they belong in a modern art museum and a squid wrestling match. It's function plus flair. Now, do some Sauvignon Blancs really smell like cat pee or a cat walking through a lemon grove? The simple answer is yep. This is the famous cat pee on gooseberry bush note. You can blame it on methylpyridine oxide. These compounds give some Sauvignon Blanc their herbaceous, sometimes pungent character. Interestingly, this can be experienced on some pretty expensive Sauvignon Blancs. It's an acquired taste like jazz or Nicolas Cage movies. Number 7, if I was a person, would I too obsess over terroir? Can dirt really be that life-changing or interesting? Actually, terroir is the combination of soil, climate, topography, and even the vineyard microbes. All these influence the wine's taste and character. Chat, you can taste the difference between a cab from Napa and a cab from Bordeaux. Yes, it's basically dirt poetry, but to a winemaker, the right patch of earth is sacred. It's grape flavored sonic by Mother Nature. What's going on with screw caps? Are they really the end of civilization, or can I bring one to a dinner party without being judged? First of all, chat, you're not going to any dinner party. Regardless, screw caps are airtight, reliable, and increasingly popular, especially in Australia and New Zealand. They preserve freshness beautifully. Now, the reality is, you can't experience the emotions interrelated to tradition. Anyone who judges you for bringing a screw cap is welcome to go wrestle with a stubborn cork for 15 minutes while you're drinking your crisp Sauvignon Blanc in peace. Our 9th ChatGPT question is, what's the real reason people swirl their wine in their glasses? Is it for oxygenation or just to look mysterious? Chat, you'll understand a part of this. The part that deals with the practical application. Swirling introduces oxygen, which helps release volatile compounds so that you can better detect aromas. But yes, part of it is sheer dramatic flair. Done at a dinner party, swirling says, I understand complex things, but also I'm slightly bored with the dinner conversation. Number 10 is, do wine ratings actually mean anything, or are they just glorified Yelp stars with more sniffing? Actually, ratings are a useful guide, but they're important in part to cover people's insecurity and lack of experience and knowledge. Some people weigh and talk about ratings way too much, so they don't have to really develop their own opinion on how good or bad a wine is. But ratings are definitely useful, especially when they come from trusted critics with consistent taste. But remember, even Robert Parker puts on his palate one sip of wine at a time. Well, there you have it. 10 wine questions from AI. Some answers he understood. The information, statistics, science, definition, and procedures. The fact of the matter is, AI couldn't understand the drama, the desire for recognition, how to differentiate the taste and smell sensations, plus the flair that is all a part of loving and enjoying wine. Folks, I hope you had half as much fun with this as I did. You know, at the end of the day, isn't it wonderful that we can love, enjoy, and understand wine and experience the challenge of learning more and more about wine each and every day? I think it's absolutely wonderful. Hey Posse, did you enjoy that one? I know I did. If you'd be so kind, would you please share this video with a friend who would also enjoy it? And before you go, be sure you check out some of these other videos. Until next time, cheers.